Have you heard about the new feature for Bumble called Questions Game? Well, I'm going to share with you what it is and what it means to you coming up next. What's good, everyone? Mario here. In this video, we're going to be talking about the new Bumble feature that was recently released in April of 2020 called Questions Game. All right, I'm going to share with you what it is, how to use it, and why this is actually probably a good thing for a lot of you out there. But first, let me remind you that if you're not fully satisfied with your current love life experiences, I invite you to join my free Love Life Academy for free video lessons, a Facebook group, all sorts of free resources, opportunities, and even group calls with me with Q&A. So if you're curious and interested in leveling up your love life, well, just click the link in the description, all right? So let's get into this new feature that Bumble recently released amid the COVID-19 quarantine situation, all right? So what it is it's this questions game. And the question game is only acceptable or accessible, excuse me, from your matches. So people that you match with in your inbox when, well, of course on Bumble if you're a guy, after the woman has messaged first, or ladies, you have this opportunity to start off with questions. Instead of just a normal response, you can click on an icon right next to your little typing area, and there's a question mark. If you click on it, it's going to open up basically a template of questions that you can select from that are basically conversation starters. So you can use them as icebreakers. You can also use them as opportunities just to kind of just steer the conversation in a different way. I know so often the thought that I get from both men and women when it comes to online dating is like, geez, I just sometimes run out of things to talk about, or what, I don't know what to say. So this questions game can be fun because they have like 100 questions listed that you can select from. So there's something that is enough of your interest that you'd be like, okay, yeah, that'd be cool. Now, here's the thing about the question game that you need to understand. Whatever question you select, you have to answer it first. All right. Then, when you send that question game, it's kind of like a request for someone to play a game with you. When you send it to them, they'll only see the question, but they won't see your answer until they themselves respond. So it's kind of you got an added element of curiosity and mystery going on that draws people in, which a lot of times, I'll be honest, in your conversations, you don't do a good job of. When these conversations fizzle out, it's because people don't believe that there's a need for them to respond. So they just kind of, I don't have to respond. And maybe you'll respond if I like that person, but if I don't really like them, that question really, or that message didn't really require a response. It's just like, okay, So the 21, or there's not even 21, I'm getting ahead of that. Just the questions game, it just allows people to stay involved and know that there's an expectation of, I'd like to hear a response from you. And of course, that element of curiosity and mystery really adds to it. You think it doesn't add much, but it does. All right, because when it becomes something that can increase the odds that you're going to get a response, because there are other people that are your competition. I'm not saying by itself playing the questions game is going to get you attention or success or connections. What I'm saying is there are some people that are pretty much on a level playing field with you as far as capturing and keeping the interest of the person that you're talking to. And some of them are just going to have bland conversations that go nowhere, which you might be at risk for yourself. So, in those situations, the questions game can be the good way to kind of jumpstart the conversation once again. Have some fun, even. And it's just a fun way to kind of open up things that you might not ordinarily bring out into the open. So, questions game, I'm a fan of it. I think it's cool. I've used it. I've seen other people use it to open me into conversation. I'm just like, oh, that worked. Oh, that was interesting. And I've also been like, I don't really feel that question. So make sure you pick a fun question, or pick one that you can relate to, where if nothing else, you think it would be an interesting conversation. That's one piece of advice that I would give you. Pick questions that you want to discuss. Questions that you're fired up to talk about. I don't give a shit what they're interested in. Pick stuff that you want to talk about or that you want to know about them. All right, because the key to having a great conversation is making it good for yourself. So if you like the topic, if you like the question, and you like your answer, or if you want to know what that answer is for them, then do that one. But don't pick a question that you think they would like to answer, or pick a question that you think is safe or whatever. Pick what is interesting to you. That's what I find is really, really critical to great conversations, is making them all about you. Not in a bad way, but in a way that you want to participate in them, in a way that you're getting a kick out of them, in a way that you're enjoying them. All right? So there you have it, the new Bumble feature, questions game. Try it out. Let me know what you think. And I want to just remind you all that, as always, if you want better results, you gotta become better. So see you all in the next video. Take care. Thanks for watching. If you appreciated the content, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And if you're ready to level up your love life, take 30 seconds to visit my website right now. Join my free academy. I'll send you exclusive content and invitations to participate in my online group conference calls. And if you're ready for serious change, sign up for a free barrier breakthrough phone call with me.